Hey everyone, so today I want to have a real conversation. This isn't about hype, it's not about pressure, it's really about a question that I think a lot of us are quietly asking ourselves. What happens to our income when when life just happens? This is my story about how I found an answer, and it all started by asking one single, really tough question. So let's just start right there. I want you to think about this for a second. If your schedule suddenly got turned upside down, if you got sick, if you just needed to take a step back from everything for a little while, what actually happens to your income? For most of us, the answer is kind of scary, right? It stops. And listen, that's not a failure, it's not laziness, that's just how traditional income is designed to work.
In this quote, this just gets to the absolute heart of it. For so long, this was my reality. My income was completely tied to my immediate effort. If I wasn't actively on the move, working, grinding, then nothing was coming in. It's a really vulnerable place to be, and I knew deep down that I needed to find a better way. I needed to build real options for myself.
And this slide just captures a fundamental truth that we all know. Life does not hit the pause button. Your bills keep coming, your responsibilities don't just vanish, and let's be honest, job security isn't what it used to be. I had this huge realization that my paycheck was built on a foundation that could just disappear the moment I needed to step away. And that, for me, was the ultimate wake-up call.
So this big realization led to a massive, and I mean massive shift in my thinking. I was already a consumer in one of the world's biggest and most exciting industries. The change came when I decided to stop just spending money in that industry and start actually participating in it.
And this visual, it breaks down that shift so perfectly. Look at the left side. That's pretty much all of us, right? We love to travel, we spend our money on it, we make incredible memories. But now look at the right. As a participant, you do all those same amazing things, but you add one crucial game-changing element: you build an income stream. Same trips, same joy, but now with a real opportunity attached to it.
So, why travel? Out of everything, why this industry? Well, for one, it's incredibly resilient. People crave connection, they need rest, so they will always find a way to travel. You're not trying to create some new demand out of thin air. You're tapping into something that's already massive and happening every single day. We're talking an $8 trillion industry that's projected to nearly double to $15 trillion. That kind of stability and growth potential was exactly what I was looking for.
Okay, so that's the why. That makes sense, but the how is just as important, if not more so. I wasn't looking to reinvent the wheel here. I needed a system, something that was proven, something simple, and something duplicatable that I could just plug right into.
And that system is called PS3. And no, it's not complicated. It's the foundational process that takes all the guesswork out of building this business. It's just 3 simple steps: peak, show, and 3-way. Let's break down what that actually means, because it's brilliant.
And here is the absolute beauty of its simplicity. Step 1, you just pique someone's interest. You ask a simple question to see if they might be open. That's it. Step 2, you don't have to be the expert. You just show the plan using a professional tool like a short video. And step 3, you connect them with an expert on a 3-way call. See how that takes all the pressure off of you? You just let the system and the tools do the work.
Now, the system gives you the how, the mechanics of it all. But at the end of the day, this is a people business. So beyond the mechanics, you need a playbook for people. Success here isn't about being some slick salesperson. It's about understanding what actually motivates different individuals.
And this playbook is a total game changer. It basically categorizes personalities into 4 colors. Your blues, they're fun-driven, so you talk about travel and excitement. Your yellows are cause-driven. They want to know how they can help people. Greens are the analytical ones. They need the facts, the data, the logic. And reds are money-driven. They want to talk results and leadership. When you know who you're talking to, you can finally speak their language. It's that simple.
And this breakdown is absolutely fascinating. 70% of people are yellows and greens. That means the vast majority of people are motivated by helping others or by logic and facts, not just by fun or money. This was a huge aha moment for me because it proved that this business is about substance, not just hype.
Now for the final and maybe the most crucial piece of the puzzle: leverage. This is where the system truly shines, because it's not about what you know, it's about who you can connect people to.
This quote says it all, and I know it sounds completely backward, but it's the absolute truth. Your job isn't to have all the answers. Your job is simply to be the connector. You leverage the tools, you leverage the experts to do the heavy lifting for you, which makes this entire business duplicatable for absolutely everyone.
Now, the key to making that leverage work is a simple concept called edification. It's a bit of a fancy word, but all it really means is building up the expert you're connecting your prospect with. You're basically borrowing their credibility, which is so powerful, especially when you're just getting started.
And this success triangle shows you exactly how it all comes together in that three-way call. See, your prospect is on the line because they already know and trust you. Through edification, you create respect for the expert. Now, that expert can validate the opportunity for someone who is already open to listening because of your relationship. Trust plus respect, that equals success.
So when you combine the system, the playbook for people, and the incredible power of leverage, what are you actually building? I'll tell you what it's not. It's not just another paycheck. It's a real asset, something that grows through consistent daily habits.
And this is so important. This is maybe the most important part. This is not about quitting your job or putting your entire life on hold. It's about integrating simple, focused activities into the little nooks and crannies of your day. It's something you build alongside your life, not instead of it.
And these 5 simple activities are what build that asset over time. First, prospecting, just sharing what you're doing with someone new. Second, list building, always adding to your list of contacts. Third, a focused power half hour just for sending out invites. Fourth, attending events and bringing guests to see the bigger picture. And finally, follow-up, because the fortune is really in the follow-up. That's it. These are the small hinges that swing big doors over time.
And that brings me right back to where we started. For me, this was never about a lottery ticket. It was about building something that could give me real flexibility. It was about creating leverage so that my income wasn't 100% tied to my own efforts. And ultimately, it was about giving myself and my family real options for the future.
So I'll leave you with the same question we started with. Take a good, honest look at how you earn a living. Is it only built for the good days? Or is it designed with resilience in mind for those times when life, inevitably happens?
If any of this resonated with you today, and you're maybe just a little bit curious to learn more, feel free to visit my website on the screen. There's no pressure, just clarity. Thanks so much for spending this time with me, and I'll see you in the next one.